Got first hand up right here.
My question, I guess, would be, so my kind of, you said the shiny penny kind of syndrome. So my question would be, how do you pick an idea? If you have, I feel like every day, Casey can attest to this, every day I'm coming to the office, I'm like, I had the best idea last night. And I have this other idea that I want to, I'm like, I'm going to put all my efforts here. How do you pick or distinguish between the ideas that you should put like 100% toward versus, maybe a back burner idea versus how do you choose an idea if you feel like you have a lot?
Sure. Well, thanks for that question. I think that's something that all entrepreneurs face. Anyone else face that? You're not alone. Look at that. I think when I started to take lessons, I had 3 or 4 different things in the works as well. The best advice I can give you is it's back to seed, select, amplify. There's part of that where you can't do everything. And in fact, there's a high dilution factor when you try to do too much. And at some point, you just have to pick. Think about what it is that would motivate you. What is it that you think that you can get traction on and that the market would pay you for? Try to do as much testing as you can around that single idea, maybe 2 ideas tops. Anything beyond that, I think I wouldn't be able to do. It's like it would be certainly dilutive to actually getting the result that you want. And know that there's a good chance that you might be wrong, right? And it's okay. It's absolutely 100% okay that you'll walk down a path and it's not the right path. So I was talking to a guy named Brian Tracy. Do you know who Brian Tracy is? He's a motivational speaker guy. And we were talking about business one day and he said, son, he's an old guy. He said, son, it reminds me of a story. He goes, your story is very similar to where you start walking down a hallway because you want to get down to the end of the door. Because on the other side of that door is riches and glory and fame. That's what you want, right? So you start walking down that hallway, and you get to the door, and you twist that knob, and you know what? It's locked. It's like, shit, it's locked, right? My first shiny object is locked. What do I do? And you happen to turn around, and you look, and you notice there's 2 other hallways. You're like, I didn't know those were there. So you start walking down the next hallway. And down at the end of that hallway is another door. And you get to that door, and you turn that knob, and you know what happens? It's locked as well. But then you notice a 3rd hallway. And at the end of that hallway is another door that you twist that knob and finally get it open. And the key that he was telling me is that you never know how to get to that door, the one that will open, unless you just start walking down the hallway.